I'm so sorry about that. I had a call, but anyway, welcome to RCC Company podcast today, and I'm your host, Mr. Calvin G. Sampson II. Mr. Ray had some things to do. I'm sure at some point he'll come along with us. And Monday I will be doing another podcast, and in place of that Friday, because I will be out of town with family. So we got a lot of things to talk about today. The Olympics, how NBA players should treat their fans, and especially little ones, and we're going to get into that, and also going to discuss fashion. Okay. I was impressed with the NBA teams, and also we're going to discuss the head role that Mr. Jalen Brunson received for the Knicks as captain. I'm impressed with the Olympics. This has been an awesome Olympics. Gold medal, Mr. Stephen Curry. There's no surprise about how his game has blossomed, and he was with the Golden State, the Warriors, and it still is to this day. And there's no surprise about this kid, because he's married to Miss Ayesha Curry. They have kids. He grew up in a nice Christian home, and he's a Christian athlete, and that says a lot about his character. And he definitely helped the team, USA team, to win and to represent our country. And Mr. LeBron James did an awesome job, and Mr. Devin Booker and Mr. KD, Kevin Durant. I've always loved Kevin Durant ever since he entered the draft. And Mr. Snoop Dogg was participating in the USA Olympics as well. So, he's representing the country very well. And we all need this in these times to uplift our country and everything. I believe that these NBA players are going to have a great season this year, and I'm looking forward to it. And the New York Knicks are going to win the championship next year. I have a great feeling. The Knicks got a great squad, awesome squad. My goodness, Mr. Jalen Brunson, Mr. Kevin Hart, not Kevin Hart. What's his name? Josh Hart, Mr. Josh Hart, and they are just awesome ball players, and I'm looking forward to it. And it's gonna be a great year. And I want to say this. I want to say congratulations to Mr. Jalen Brunson. Congratulations. This kid is just awesome. when he came into the draft, I knew there was something special about this kid. As you can see, that I got his T-shirt on. As you can see, I wore it today in honor of him, and I believe that this kid is special. I was watching the play that Mr. Patrick Ewing gave to Mr. Jalen Brunson, and he did an awesome job. I am just amazed. This kid's passion, love for the game. This kid's got passion. They almost won the championship this past year, as you know. But, injuries, and they tried to fight their way through, but they couldn't do it. But still give the Knicks props. Still give them props. And because they did awesome regardless. And I'm looking forward to a great season for the New York Knicks. Great season. And they picking up the legacy of Mr. Patrick Ewing, Mr. John Starks, Mr. Xavier McDaniel, Mr. Larry Johnson, and yes, they are doing it for the late, great Mr. Anthony Mason. Rest in peace, my brother. They are just representing the former New York teammates very well. So I looking forward to it. It's gonna be a great season for the Knicks. Awesome, just awesome. And he's got his sidekick, Mr. Josh Howard. Yeah, sorry for that mix-up, Mr. Josh Howard. I mean Josh Hart. Excuse me, Josh Hart. Josh Hart, excuse me, I'm so sorry. They're gonna be great. And Mr. Brunson, he surrounded himself with the garden ever since he was a kid. And if you're that passionate about it, you're gonna go far. I love basketball too. I'm like him. I have a passion for the game, and I saw the pictures. He took pictures with Mr. Marcus Camby, all the Knicks greats, and he's just unbelievable. He's gonna New York, like I said, the Knicks gonna have a great season, and they're going to win the title next year. I love his game. And they got Julius Randle. This is the Randle, and then they got other great Knicks players. And also, I want to say this: Mr. Brunson off the court is a very humble man. He talks to his fans. He communicates with them. And those are the kinds of NBA players that I have mutual respect. It's good because you show the fans that they're your fans, and yet, they wear your jerseys, and you should show that kind of love and respect. I I don't know if you noticed the other day that, the kid in Paris, I don't know if Mr. James is having a bad day, or we don't know what the situation is. The kid was just trying to talk to Mr. James, but I understand at the same time where Mr. James is coming from. Like, just give a little space. Like, you could say, "Oh, hey, how you doing, kid? Just give me a little space, but I will, take a picture with you before I go inside." But I didn't see none of that whatsoever. So I kind of feel the kid's pain, but I understand where he's coming from as well. Like, just back up a little bit, and once you back up, then we can take the picture, because you do have to have some kind of space. But LeBron didn't take a picture as well. And it comes to like Mr. Michael Jordan. I love Michael Jordan, don't get me wrong. Greatest ball player of all time. Hands down. Hands down. He's still the greatest ball player of all time. Years ago, he took pictures with kids. I remember that, which is very nice of him. Sometimes he doesn't want to, take a picture with fans. I remember those kids who went down there, they were in North Carolina, and they passed the Hornets game. And they wanted to take, Michael Jordan was going to his car. So they wanted to take a picture with Mike. So Mike denied the picture. So, I understand where the kids are coming from. But, if Michael said no, he just said no. But the part about it is that you already had your phones out. So you already saw, Michael Jordan in real life. So that was the plus sign, that you did see Michael Jordan in real life. But at the same time, I think these NBA players should just take 2 seconds or 2 minutes just to sign an autograph of the jersey, or take a picture with the kids. It depends, because sometimes they do it, and sometimes they just don't. I do give respect to Mr. James for visiting. I did see a thing on YouTube when he visits kids in the hospital, and Mr. Kevin Durant, they do, those things, which is nice. I personally think that it depends on how their day is going. Sometimes they do it, and sometimes they don't. But much respect for the NBA players that do it consistently and not complain about it, whether they one day they're gonna do it, next day they don't. But to each his own. But I still, even though, in my opinion, I think, they should do it all the time. But as a basketball player, I respect them, their craft for the game, like Michael Jordan and Mr. LeBron James. I respect those guys, but they have their ways of doing things. Like I said, one day they want to do it, take pictures with the kids, go visit them in the hospital, or sign their autographs, and then the other days they just don't care. They just don't want to do it, because you don't know what things are going on outside their personal life, off the court. So I want to say this to the kid in Paris. Paris, don't feel bad at all. Don't feel bad because maybe he wasn't in the mood at that time to take a picture. But at the same time, you did invade his space a little bit. You did. I saw the clip, and I was like, he needed to back up a little bit. But if I was in LeBron's shoes, I would have said, hey, back up a little bit, but I'll be willing to take the picture with you, and I appreciate you. That's how I would handle that situation. But you got people like Mr. Jalen Brunson, who does not mind at all the time to shake hands with his fans and give them that love and support, because they come out. I wouldn't say night after night, because the money and the tickets, but when they can, they come out to the games to support you, and I think that you should give that love back to them when you're in the streets. But there's no question that you have to have security for your own protection. But I believe that love should be given back to the love that that the fans have demonstrate to you. And these fans have been with them for so long, and you got to give love and respect back, because they were also the ones that helped you to get where you are today. Besides your family or guardians, the people, a good supporting system. So I think that's very important when you are famous. And this could go for anything: basketball, music. You gotta show the love and respect. So, because fans got feelings too. I'm sure the boy in Paris was a little hurt behind that, but at the same time, just give the man the space, but also, I think, in my opinion, Mr. James should have just taken that quick picture before we went inside. He went inside the party, but he didn't feel like it. Well, I guess it's one of those days for him. But I have love and respect for Mr. LeBron James regardless. So, he dances and, likes to have a good time. So, that's what I think about that as well. So, we're gonna also discuss a lot of different topics in the next podcast. This thing was short on this first half, but I wanted to address the importance of as an athlete, how to be kind to your fans, and also congrats to Mr. Jalen Brunson and the USA Olympic teams. Thank you very much. It's going to be uploaded to YouTube. Please like, hit, subscribe, and also on Spotify. Thank you, and stay tuned for part 2.